This broadcast of the Rugby Report comes to you live from the capital of the rugby world, Lock Harbor. Reporting live on location is reporter Kai Silas from the National Sports Network. Welcome to Week 6 of the popular Freedom Rugby Union. In 57 seasons, no team, not the dynasties of the Lock Harbor Dragons, the dynasties of the Pearson Cliff Pirates, the dynasties of years past of the Lenita Legions, have ever been able to score 100 points in a game until this season, this week. The Lenita Legions were able to beat the Camelot Wasp 101-7. And again, Camelot went in with 4 key injuries, including their starting fullback who was injured, not to mention 3 of their other starters. But still, 101 points, over 100 points. That has never been done in 57 seasons of the Popular Freedom Rugby Union or Popular Freedom Rugby League, its predecessor from before. And again, if you look at who scored, for a lot of Lenita fans, you're sitting there and going, this guy is not normally a try scorer. You had Danelli, who scored the very first try to open up the scoring at the 1-minute mark. He's a lock, and not even your very best lock. Other players who scored who are not necessarily used in the same sentence, their last name as a try. Romans, who's a starting prop. Salan, who again, if you're sitting there, you're looking at, who's Salan? The Legions fans are going, who's Salan? He's a reserve player. He was brought up because of the injury to Craglimber, and he somehow got in the game, got himself a try. So again, 101, and again, beautiful try right there, kick and go, and they fall on. So it's not just that Camelot caved. Lenita took full advantage of their weaknesses and absolutely destroyed them. 101-7. Camelot were able to score. Labadzi was able to score at the beginning of the second half, where, again, if you're watching the game, you're going, okay, at least this won't be an embarrassment. Yeah, that was all Camelot had. Okay, and again, Romans is going to be scoring, not this try here. This try is scored as you're watching right now. This is a try scored by Garceville to make it 91. And then Romans coming up here will score 96. A final penalty kick right at the very death, and it was 101-7. Next game! 14 tries. Let's go to the next game, shall we? We're in Stanislav, where the Rockyedge Tigers are the guests. They've been showing a lot of improvement over the last few weeks, while the Lions have a number of key injuries. 1 minute in, Tommy Wilson's able to get a try right off the bat. Rockyedge has been playing more and more like a team, and though a lot of pundits said they're going to end up 5th out of the playoffs, I don't think so. Look at Delgado's try right here. He's able to run over a Lions defender and score the try. You look at the Lions, 9 minutes in, they don't know what's going on. It's 17-0 with the convert, 31-0 by the 30th minute. The Rockyedge Tigers were able to take this game 53-12 in convincing fashion. Next game, we're in Esato. Union Saracens are visiting. Number 2 versus number 6 in the West. First minute in, Esato's not able to win their own line out. Union picks it up. They're able to win the ruck. Play as a team. Fire it out to the right side. And you have Lamertos, the winger, able to score the try. Now, Esato did keep it close for the first half. They were able to get a penalty goal in the 5th minute and able to score a try right here by Grobler, the backup veteran, to make it 10-7 for Esato. But despite an injury to Malo, their flanker, Union's able to score there. Noskaluk, the backup center, to make it 14-10 there. Union were able to win 59-24. Looking at the West Division after Week 6, Lenita, of course, is in first, 2 wins ahead of Union. Rockyedge have taken over 3rd place, and Stanislav in 4th. East Division, we're in Magna where the Lock Harbor South Blues are visiting. You have 4th place versus 3rd place. Very close game for most of the match. It would be, in fact, not until the 27th minute where one of the teams would score. This is Magna scoring in the corner. It's Martin off some great teamwork, making it 7-0. Fast forward to the second half, 46 minutes in. You have a nice line break by the Crusaders here. Green with the try in the corner, making it 14-0, 20-year-old scoring. I believe that's his first try of the season. 50th minute in. And nice little up and under coming up here. Holmes with the catch in heavy traffic. Gets it down for Lock Harbour South's first try of the day. And again, one of the tries of the season without question. Nice little up and under, and you'll watch as Holmes is able to corral it and put it down to get his team on the board. 12-7 now. 53 minutes in, and Lock Harbour South, some great teamwork here. Hawthorne it is with the ball, able to break a tackle, get it into the try zone, get it down, and it's 12-all. Magna though in the 77th minute after a lot of pressing was able to score. Final score 19-12. Next game! We're in Athens, where the Athens Invaders are hosting Sacredicity Saints. It's 6 hosting number 2. And as expected, this game really wasn't that close. After a number of rucks, number of phases, Sacredicity is able to open the scoring in the 7th minute with Garisto. That's right, the prop. Able to score. Athens fans, were there any highlights for us? Yes, Spanger, your only star on your team, was injured, neck injury in the 10th minute. Again, no word out of Athens, whether that is long-term or short-term. Fast forward to the 19th minute, and a beautiful try coming up here. Some great teamwork on Sacredicity's part. Able to pass it out, make the defender commit, pass it out, make the defender commit, and there's nobody to catch Nasman. That 21-year-old 8-man was 19-0 at half, 33-0 final score. Sacredicity dominating Athens in Athens. Next game, we're in Lock Harbour, hosting the Port Sharks. First versus 5th. This was not expected to be much of a contest, but the Sharks put up a really good fight. And in fact, in the 3rd minute, they were able to open the scoring with some great phase play. It was the 23-year-old winger, Toby Toba, who was able to score a try here, putting his team up 7-0. And some people thought, hey, upset. And other people thought, this is Lock Harbour North. Broken tackle, Fidalgo with the try, making it 7-7 in the 8th minute. And in the 9th minute, off the re-kick, you have a maul. Lock Harbour wins, passes it out to Manly. Manly's gone. That made it 14-7. Let's fast forward to the 17th minute. And again, a lot of good phase play by the Dragons. They have a really good forward pack. Finally able to spin it out to Manly eventually after a number of phases. And here we go. Manly's gone. 21-7. It's 41-14 at half. Final score 58-35 after the Dragons put on all their subs. Let's look at the Week 6 standings for the East Division, shall we? In first place are the Dragons, of course, 6 wins. The Saints, 4 wins. They're 2 wins behind. Blues in 3rd, and Magna Carta in the 4th spot. Sharks, 4 points out for that last and final playoff spot. Athens in last place, going nowhere this season. See you next week.
The Rugby Report was brought to you by Rockyedge, Popular Freedom's national airline. Rockyedge, we fly you there safely.